Yo, what's up? What it do, YouTube? It's been a minute. My name is Barry. Welcome back. I used to call this series Notes to Self, but I think I'm gonna rebrand it. We call it the Nightcap. You know, and it'll still be the same thing, the same kind of content that you guys enjoyed before. I'm just gonna walk you through my process of how I'm developing myself in my writer's journey, and I'll give you a nightly recap as I most likely indulge in my vices, whether it be women, wine, or weed. That's why it's called the nightcap. It's a nightly recap of all the things that I did to build my freelance business as I unwind with my nightcap. All right, so let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. What did I do today to build my freelance business? Today is Sunday, January 5th, 2020. Happy New Year to you guys. And I hope you guys had a very happy holiday. Um, so today, January 5th, what did I do to build my business? Not gonna lie, man, today was not a very productive day, but I still did a little bit. I came up with two solid outlines for articles for my blog today. And who knows? Who knows? Here's the thing about content when it comes to me. Uh, I don't really think of myself as a content writer. And so it's a process to me. I'll write the idea and it'll be in my notebook, but I have my notebook is full. It's full of so many half-baked ideas. My biggest problem is choosing one and then working on that relentlessly until the task is finished, right? Do you guys have that problem too? Comment down below. Let me know what do you think your biggest problem is when it comes to productivity in your freelance writing business. But for me, it's I can never commit to an idea. I get so many ideas, and they all sound good to me, right? That's why I write them down in my notebook. I'm like, hey, maybe I'll execute that one later. But that's all my business becomes. It just becomes idea generation and none of the execution. You know, which is you, you don't make money without executing. So after I came up with those ideas, I had that realization. Like I had that fear. I felt that fear come up within me. Like, hey, these are really good ideas, and I just made some outlines with them. Uh, I should really get to work on actually developing the content now, the actual content, instead of just letting it be an outline. Um, because if like, I need to get this business started. I need some numbers on the board. And so the rest of the day, I spent feeling that fear and wallowing in self pity and just feeling really unsettled to the point where I couldn't work really. I was just confused and hurt, fearful. I was afraid, and it kept me from moving. It kept me from moving my business forward. right? So that's the real topic of today's video. I'm sorry it took me 5 minutes to get into the real topic of today's video, but I mean, you know why. Maybe you don't know why, but I felt like I needed to get that preamble out the way before I dove into the real topic because it's how it relates, right? It's a story. You guys are copywriters. But here's the thing: fear. Fear is the number one killer of productivity in your business. It could be your fear personally, if you're a freelancer or solo entrepreneur. It could be the fear of your employees, if you're a business manager, business leader, or the fear of your peers, if you're also an employee who depends on the work of your colleagues. If you're looking around at your own behavior when it comes to productivity or other people's behavior and trying to figure out where the issue is in their productivity, and the only answer you can come up with is that person is lazy, that person is unmotivated, or that person is just like unqualified for the kind of work that I'm asking them to do. Or you say that to yourself, you project that onto yourself. You say, I am not the kind of person who's qualified to do the work that I'm being asked to do. You could, if you're thinking any of those things about yourself or an employee, you're not seeing the entire picture. You know, if you think you think you are lazy, if you think you're unmotivated, if you think you just don't care enough, you think you just don't want it enough. No, none of that shit is true about yourself, man. Like, why are you even on this journey if you're lazy, unmotivated, and you don't care? You know, like bro, you're here because you want to be here, and you're here because you deserve to be here, right? You're here because you earned your position here. The real reason why you're unproductive is because you're afraid. What are you afraid of? Here's a hint: it doesn't matter. Right? You feel the fear, and then you do the shit anyway. Okay. Like, I said that shit like it was profound, and like maybe it is if this message is for you and it resonates for you right now in this moment, but you just feel the fear and do it anyway. Nike, just do it. You do it anyway. Feel the fear and you do it anyway. Now, that's a whole lot easier to say than it is to actually do, because how often in your life do you actually confront that fear? Or like move despite of that fear? It's not often that you do that. What? That's where the power of habits kick in, right? You can develop habits of taking action. You can develop habits that kind of insulate you from the big threatening presence of that fear. You can build habits and structure your life so that you'll habitually move through fear and grow into your most productive, you know, your highest self, your highest purpose self. All right, man. But this video has gone on for long enough. There's been a lot of awkward pauses and silences and shit. Uh, I don't know, man. Just do it. Just do it. Take care.